Hi, I'm Josie and I'm studying a Masters at BCU. However, my BCU journey did not begin with my Masters. I actually did a Bachelor's before in Fine Art, and then I changed my subject and I'm now doing a Masters in Future Media. And I'm gonna talk to you today about how I changed subjects and how I went from doing an undergrad to a postgrad, and that you can do that as well if you want to. To be honest, I think I always wanted to. I think my plan since I've been fairly young was always to do an academic career, and obviously doing a Masters is kind of just a part of that. I know it's kind of controversial, but I really enjoy academia and like writing essays, dissertation. Like I really enjoy doing that. So it didn't really matter that much what I did my Bachelor's or my Masters in, because I can have an academic career anyway, regardless of the subject. Although obviously you want to do it in something you actually enjoy, because otherwise uni is just no fun. I wanted to do a Masters to like enhance my career chances, and especially after I finished my Bachelor's in art and I realised this is not what I want to do. I realised I wanted to go more into marketing, and I kind of needed some foundations and to understand how marketing works technically, because practically I knew that, but technically. So Masters was a good way of just quickly changing a subject without having to spend 3 more years doing another degree. I decided to do a Bachelor's in art when I was 18, and even though that's not that long ago, only like 4 years, 18-year-old me had completely different priorities and different values in life, and 18-year-old me really wanted to do art and 22-year-old me doesn't, and that's fine. Just because you decided to do a certain career path or whatever when you were 18 doesn't mean you're stuck with it. There's so many chances to change that, and I do think that a Masters was a really good way of doing that, because the Masters course that I'm doing, it's one of them where you don't necessarily need to have foundations before. You don't need to have a digital marketing degree before you can do future media. There's other degrees where it works the same. You can just start there. I don't think I was at any disadvantage or anything just because I didn't do digital marketing before. And I think, to be honest, most people in my course didn't do digital marketing before. A few did, but the majority has come in from various different degrees. I think the moment that I really realised I want to do a Masters and I'm going to start applying for Masters and look into what Masters I want to do was during lockdown, because that's, I think, when I realised art is not the one for me. I'm not that passionate about it anymore, and that's fine. And I think my values and my priorities have definitely changed. I ended up staying at BCU because I heard about the graduate scholarship. So if you stay at Birmingham City University, you actually get a discount if you do a Masters. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that. So I did. I applied for it. And also the application is really easy if you're already at BCU. You do not have to worry about any sort of personal statement, references or anything like that. You literally basically click a button. It takes less than a minute, and that was the whole application done. In regards to postgraduate course, I do always say it's a huge investment. I'm not gonna lie about it. It is expensive. It costs a lot of time as well and effort. You are investing a lot of yourself into yourself. And if you are only doing it because you can't find a job, I think that's not necessarily the right motivation. I think you really do need to put the effort in to make it worth it. And for me, it was absolutely 100% worth it. I think that was definitely one of the best decisions I've made. In this past year, I've grown immensely. I feel like I'm like, obviously age as well, but I feel like I'm very grown up. I feel like I'm actually very intelligent, which before sometimes I had like massive imposter syndrome, but now I'm like, no, I actually do know my stuff. And it's nice because during your course you're being really valued. If you're putting the effort in, your lecturers are really gonna value that and are really gonna make the best effort for you to get everything you need out of it. Honestly, I've gained a lot from doing this year. I've been very involved at the university as well. I've been working at the university. I've been given loads of opportunities by my lecturers. It's just, yeah, it's been a good year, and it's nice because you're in a smaller course than you are when you're doing a bachelor's, but also everyone is from such different backgrounds. It's so interesting, and it just feels a lot more professional. You do also meet a lot of professionals. We had a lot of chances to go to certain conventions, conferences and other events where we meet industry professionals, and they would just see us on the same level. It's been absolutely amazing. I am so glad that I went to do a postgraduate after my undergraduate. Time flies so fast, and I can't believe the year is almost over already, and I'm gonna hand in my dissertation soon. It's wild. That's it from me. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.